So is everybody settled down? Everybody has a drink or some food in their hand? Excellent. So again, welcome to ThinkFinance Singapore. And thank you for taking time out of your busy Friday to come here and hear from our great speakers today. We hold these kinds of thought leadership events all around the world at Google about one time a year, from New York all the way to Australia. And I would be great to say that this is the first one that we've ever done here in Singapore. I'm more proud to say that you've come here to join us today and we can share that opportunity and experience with you. So, what is ThinkFinance, right? Yes. And so to me, the Think and ThinkFinance is really about keeping an open mind and imagining the possibilities of some of the things that you're going to hear from our citing speakers today. So why are we here? So if you remember, Easter was just a couple of months ago. And I'll tell you this funny story. A buddy of mine was on his way to America and then to meet his family. His daughter's birthday was coming up. And he didn't have any time to buy gifts. So on his way to the airport, he got very clever. He was on his mobile app, and he decided to go on Amazon, bought everything on the app, and shipped it to his California residence. Very clever chap. But the thing is, when he was getting into the immigration, he got pulled. And he got taken to the interrogation room, and he was sweating, and he was like, why is this happening? And he realized that they told him, hey, guess what? But you forgot to pay your taxes. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, right? He's thinking, not only going to miss my daughter's birthday, I'm going to miss my flight. So he's calling all of his friends to try to get someone to pay his bill. And he had a clever idea, because no one was helping him. He said, what if I go on my banking app to see if there was a feature that would allow me to pay for my taxes? So sure enough, he clicks on his phone, click, 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 there it was. He pressed it. He showed the immigration officer his receipt. The immigration officer said, right, stamp, off you go. And there he went. He went to the US. True story. So what this tells me is that digital, the rising, growing dominance of digital has not only changed the way consumers buy, but it's changed the way we bank today. And so we're starting to see this enormous trend moving into the digital space to do their banking services, right? Trend of consumers. And so that's not only happening in advanced markets, but it's also happening here in Singapore. And in fact, if you have your program agenda, you'll look and you'll see some of the stats. We did a survey in Singapore and it said that 50% of internet users in Singapore were in the market for a finance product in the next 6 months. And in fact, 80% of those users, 80% of the population would use an online resource to do their finance research and purchase. So if you look at this massive shift coming into digital, it presents to us, on one hand, an opportunity, enormous opportunity. An opportunity to scale and grow your business faster than ever before, to create deeper and more socially engaging conversations, to build a business channel that is 2x more efficient. And like with any opportunity, it also creates enormous challenges. Some of these challenges you guys might be feeling every day, but I mean, just to illustrate, getting past traditional methods of operation, to rethink how we measure our marketing, and also to stand apart from the rest of our competitors. And also to rethink, and most important, to rethink how a bank is going to approach this evolving banking ecosystem on digital. So with this shift, we've come to what our core essence, the core essence of our theme is today, and that's banking in the digital age, what a bank is going to look like. Because we're starting to see this transformation on digital emerging. So today we've brought together speakers from around the region to share their perspectives on the very subject. So one of the things that we're going to do at the end of this session is have a Q&A. And just to kind of remind you, we have a hashtag ThinkFinanceSG, so you can tweet your questions. But these speakers are going to share with you their perspective of the different moving trends of how finance consumers are researching, are behaving, are changing their decisions online. And they're also going to be talking about how global banks have essentially turned this business on its head in order to capture this rising opportunity.